How's it going, everyone? We've got more Black Friday deals to cover in this video. This one is going to be looking at some of the deals available at Best Buy. Remember that the Best Buy prices, a lot of it is really good, but at some point during the Black Friday festivities, which Black Friday is supposed to be next Friday, it is currently Thursday, 8 days before when Black Friday is actually supposed to be. Do expect a lot of other retailers, Amazon in particular, to price match a lot of this stuff going on. Right now, as I look at Black Friday, actually the primary deal I wanted to cover is being price matched by Amazon right now. So how about that? We'll give a mention to that and a bunch of the other deals that are available. But right off the bat, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth seeing its steepest discount yet. It is down to $40 flat. A lot of people do consider this their game of the year for 2024. I probably have it in the mix. I don't know if it's my game of the year. I didn't think FF7 Rebirth was a perfect game, but did I think it was damn good? Absolutely. It is a phenomenal game, and by the way, if you did pick up the PS5 Pro, I mean, this is like the mandatory game. This game is incredible on the PS5 Pro and really does alleviate my issue with the game from a technical standpoint. I like my games at 60 frames per second. I know some of you guys are okay with 30 FPS, but I like my games at 60, but the performance mode in FF7 Rebirth on the base PS5 looked absolutely god-awful, atrocious, that I even played it at 30 FPS on the base PS5. But on the Pro, that is alleviated with PSSR. The hybrid mode, I believe it's called, or, you know, it's, it has a term for it that's exclusive to the Pro, but, it looks fantastic, and for $40, even if you're on the base PS5, it's a great game and absolutely worth playing. But I do very much recommend you to play Final Fantasy VII Remake first. I know that there are some people, Square Enix in particular, are like, you can jump right into FF7 Rebirth without playing. What is that nonsense? No, go play Remake first and then jump into Rebirth. But for $40, it's great. Speaking of which, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion is down to $19.99. This deal is now available on Amazon as well. Like I said, Amazon finna be price matching everything, so Amazon is really coming in clutch. So I'll give a mention to that as well. Crisis Core is a great game. I played this when it came out. Square Enix actually sent me an early copy of the game, but my main point of contention was the $50 price tag. Paying $50 for what is an upgraded release of a PSP game is becoming more normal. I mean, Star Ocean Second Story R came out at $50 as well, but that was my main point of contention with that game as well. Now that Crisis Core is down to $20, man, it's a great pickup. Y'all need to know the story of Zack as we get deeper into this Final Fantasy VII story, you know, with the remake coming out, and really, you should probably know Zack's story at this point if you played Rebirth, or you're planning on playing Rebirth. I would play Crisis Core probably before Rebirth. Yeah, I would definitely play Crisis Core first and then Rebirth. I imagine most of you at least played Remake. Go into Crisis Core, play through that. It's a fairly short game by Final Fantasy standards. Like, if you go through the main story, you could literally beat this game in like 15 hours. Like, it's not lengthy at all, but man, Zack's story is awesome, and for $19.99, that's a great pickup. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is down to $19.99. I mean, it's a Ubisoft game. I didn't really like this game that much. I'm not a big Avatar guy either, and the Ubisoft style of creating open world games really isn't my cup of tea these days, but hey, a lot of people are going to be super into it. I will say the visuals in this game were fantastic, and the soundtrack was really good. I think that's what stood out to me more than anything. The soundtrack of this game is like really good, and yeah, just appreciated the game. Thought the combat was like totally serviceable, but nothing more beyond that. But yeah, $19.99 for that is a good deal. Assassin's Creed Mirage down to $19.99. Waiting to see if a spot gets this down to $15. I think $15 would be a great pickup for Mirage. Otherwise, $20 is a good pickup, not a great pickup. Again, my major issue with this game was it was $50. Like, come on now. It was a smaller scale Assassin's Creed game, very much in the style of the newer Assassin's Creed game, just a smaller scale game. I know some people wanted it to be a throwback to what I would consider the golden age of Assassin's Creed. You know, AC2, Brotherhood, Revelations, AC4, etc., but it's really not that. It's more of a smaller scale Assassin's Creed game, which makes sense given that this did start off as an expansion to Valhalla. So $19.99 for that, not a bad deal. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remastered starring Lara Croft. $19.99 on that. I mean, some classic Tomb Raider titles. They are going to do Tomb Raider 4 through 6 Remastered, so not a bad time to check out Tomb Raiders 1 through 3. I'm more biased towards the new Lara, the Survivor Lara, but I know a lot of people love the older Tomb Raider games. I didn't really have much affinity towards them. Like, these aren't games I played growing up or anything like that. Really, like, the first Tomb Raider game that I got super into was Tomb Raider 2013, but that's legitimately, I don't want to say it's one of my favorite games of all time, but ROTR, I would say ROTR is legit one of my favorite games of all time, but 2013 is great as well. That's the trilogy I really vibe with. But yeah, Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remastered, $19.99 on that. Disney's Epic Mickey Rebrushed, $20 off for $39.99. Another game where I was like, yeah, the price point's a little high, $60. It is a ground-up remake on a new engine. It looks great. If you're a fan of platformers, you'll love this game. There's a demo available. I think that'll give you a good taste. I played Epic Mickey back when it came out on the Nintendo Wii, but man, this remake adds some quality of life improvements, and it's just a great platformer. It is a solid platformer, but $60 was a little bit pricey. $40 if it came out at this price, I would have been like all over recommending it. Now that it's down to $40, yeah, if you're remotely into platformers, you're really gonna enjoy that, so definitely check that out. Crew Motorfest is $25. I mean, it's Crew Motorfest. There's really nothing much more to say. It is going to get an offline component, so have at it with that. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is $19.99. Oh, well, you know what the common theme of this video has been? If this game was a little bit cheaper at launch, I think it would have done really well. Yeah, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is exactly that. Thought the $50 price tag was a little bit high for a Metroidvania like this, and the promotion of this game was just butchered like crazy, but it's an awesome game. Like, really, of early 2024, this was one of the games I really enjoyed. Not a contender for Game of the Year, but a really solid outing. It's just unfortunate that I don't know who directed this game from a promotional standpoint. Y'all need to like reevaluate your position or whatever, or how you do things, because look at the debut trailer for this game. It happened at the Summer Game Fest of 2024, and read the comments section of the debut trailer. That is not the goal of a damn debut trailer. That's not the reaction that you want, and it turns out the game ended up being really good. But you already made an awful first impression when you dropped that debut trailer. Like, come on now. But $19.99 for that is okay. Skull and Bones, $14.99. I just think it's funny. I wouldn't recommend it, but I do think it's funny that it's down to $15. Final Fantasy 1 through 6 Anniversary Collection, $20 off for $55. Remember that this is a $75 regular release. It has Final Fantasy's Pixel Remastered 1 through 6. FF4 of the earlier Final Fantasy games is my favorite. I know a lot of people are partial towards Final Fantasy 6, but I love Final Fantasy 4. Great game. WWE 2K24 is $25. Seems like a pretty good deal on 2K24. This did come out like pretty early on in the year in March, and we're probably 4 months away from 2K25. I think they drop them every year in March now, so yeah, not that far away from next year's release. Sea of Stars at $25. Visions of Mana only $15 off, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it is down to $45. A good JRPG. Is it amazing? No, but if you're into more of a lower budget JRPG that still has a lot of charm and style to it, I feel like Visions of Mana is exactly that. Story's kind of predictable, but $45, pretty good deal there. Alone in the Dark Standard Edition is $30. Lords of the Fallen is $30. And yeah, those are the early deals available right now. Some good stuff all around as far as the early Black Friday offerings. Definitely FF7 Rebirth is the standout there at $40. Crisis Core is a great deal as well, though. But that'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.